Hello, my Virgo family. I hope you guys are doing well. The end of June was very interesting. I feel like there's been a lot of culminations in life, a lot of fear of the future, a lot of fear of being happy, which is a really weird statement, but as a Virgo, you understand exactly what I'm saying. There is a very real fear of being happy. And why is there a real fear of being happy? Because that happiness can be swiped, can be taken away very quickly, or so we think. In our Virgo minds, that pessimism, that cynicism, it doesn't matter how patient we are, it doesn't matter how service-oriented we are, it doesn't matter how intuitive we are, where we know innately that everything will be fine. We will still get up in our analytical head and overthink. I've watched a couple of readings for Virgo in the past. I haven't watched any for July quite yet. But it takes a Virgo to know a Virgo. And it's very interesting because I've seen readers try and read Virgos and they struggle. And it's like the feelings they get, it's almost as if even when a reading comes out really good, for some reason there's a spin on it in being negative in some way. And I don't know if that's like the analytical, cynical mind of a Virgo that comes out, but a Virgo's always waiting for the other shoe to drop. Nothing can be this good. Nothing can feel this good. How is it that everything is so easy right now? Well, it's not so easy. I'm sure that there are a lot of us that are working very, very hard, and I'm sure that some of us are struggling, but the ascension process of a Virgo, the growth period of a Virgo, and I'm talking about the evolved ones out there. We had this discussion last month, but the Empress, Virgo Empress is showing. I often see the Empress card as Virgo. I know that it really represents like Aries or Taurus because it is about creation. It is about the beginning. It's about springtime. But the Empress is also the caretaker. She's the mother. She's Mother Earth. And because we are the ones that make sure that everybody eats, you know, we're at the harvest, right? So really a lot of mastering of self in the past. And the vibration has risen in July for Virgos. Now, a lot of stuff is happening in our 12th house in Leo in July, the beginning of July, especially with the solar eclipse. And I remember where I was with the full solar eclipse last year, and how it changed my life dramatically. But the partial solar eclipse will do the same. Eclipses always take things out of our life, but it brings us better things. And I feel this preparedness. While everybody else is kind of freaking out about the change that's happening, Virgos are like, nah, man. I'm good. I'm okay. And even if you do feel anxious about the things coming up, or you don't completely feel ready about the shift, or you're not completely sure about your future, there's this innate knowing that everything's going to be fine. So then we have the King of Pentacles also. So this could either be representing you, where you are very much in charge of the creativity that you're making. You're very much in charge of where you are in your life. Or this could be another Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or another Virgo. But I feel like this person's growth is almost mirroring yours. If this is another person in your life, I feel like the growth of this person is either starting to mirror yours, or it's almost like you guys are starting to walk the same path, or recognize that you're walking the same path, or you're starting to, it's like represent each other, almost. Hold on a second. Let me get the card that fell. 10 of Wands. After a very long road of being burdened, Temperance, there's hope. Right? I'm not afraid to see the 10 of Wands in a Virgo reading because we do work hard and we don't mind working really hard. But I feel like the overburdening that you have probably put on upon yourself is going by the wayside. And I kind of feel like not only are you really maturing and coming into your own and knowing your truth and standing up for yourself, there's a balance of heart and mind as well. Because the road has been really long. And you don't have to struggle so hard anymore. It's almost as if you made all of the obstacles go away by persevering, by kicking all of the challenges asses, plural. All right, rest of your reading just fell out. 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, Strength, and the 8 of Swords. So obvious, if there is a Leo that has got you up in your head that you want more from, I'm not so sure. I feel like they're going to keep you in your head in July. Keep you guessing. But if you continue on your path of persevering, pushing forward, being very patient with yourself, there's a lot of growth and opportunity here. Eight of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Whatever it is that you're building in your life is bringing you abundance. You are on your soul's path. The 8 of Pentacles is the Sun in Virgo. It is about not skipping the steps. It is about being very methodical and very analytical. And you know what it is that you need to do to get to this 10 of Cups. And you're going to do it. Why? Because you're a Virgo. And you're not going to let anybody else hold you back anymore. And if you have people who are on the same page as you and not putting you up in your head and not always making you guess and kind of keeping you at an arm's length, I feel like, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, King of Cups. Lots of water energy down here. So I feel like the Queen of Cups is Virgo's energy in July. I feel like the intuition is very high. I feel like the emotions are very stable. I feel like the luck and the fortune is on our side. We just have to sit back and watch it. I know it sounds so simple, right? Because we always are working so hard all the time. And I want to say, any kind of like extra work that you bring into your life, you're kind of wasting energy on it. Because to me, things are just going to start coming to you. You know, do what you normally do. Do what you have to do. Go to work every day. But you don't have to do any extra. You've been doing extra for so long. You can drop that burden. You can drop that burden. There's a water sign in your life. I feel like this water sign, either you're waiting on them and it's been quite a disappointment to you, or they're waiting on you and it's a disappointment to them. But I'm going to tell you what I told Leo. You can't wait on other people. And if someone is waiting on you, the best that you can do is say, hey, you don't have to wait on me anymore. You can go your own way. Go your own path. No big deal. I actually feel like July is a much better month than what we've had in the last year. It's been almost a year since I felt like the big sigh of relief. I kept on saying, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. I promise, Virgos, it's coming. Welcome to it. I want to clarify the people here. So let's clarify the King of Pentacles. Who is this King of Pentacles? Ah, yes, see? Ace of Cups. If you have an earth sign in your life, or just somebody who's very stable for you, I feel like they're on the same page. Or they're working on being on the same page. I don't feel like you have to work so hard anymore at whatever this relationship is. I feel like, and again, it doesn't have to be an earth sign. It could just be the person that's always been very stable in your life, or the person who is the stable part of your life. 10 of Wands and I want to know Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius. So you could have a Sagittarius in your life who is either a burden to you, or you're no longer going to carry this burden. Temperance is all about patience and balance. So let's see, Temperance. I'm actually getting this Ace of Cups and King of Pentacles and the Empress together could be you filling up your own cup and not letting anybody else fill it up. If there is not a stable earth sign in your life offering you anything, this could be you filling up your own cup. 9 of Cups on Temperance. So the 9 of Cups can go one of two ways. The 9 of Cups can be a very low vibration where you're hoping and wishing and praying and desiring and wanting and needing. And we don't want to go there. Or the 9 of Cups could just be high vibration manifestation. It all depends on where you are. But I feel like the balance of emotions, it's almost, I feel like you're not going to be carrying the low vibration of this neediness anymore. I feel like this burden has been there for you for a little too long, and it's time to recognize that you are going to be letting it go. So let's look at this Leo. I feel like a Leo has you trapped up in your head, or you want more out of this person and it just isn't happening. Strength. 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords. I get it already. The Eight of Swords is an imprisonment of your own mind. It doesn't have to be that way. Yeah. Knight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So you're like holding on for dear life, waiting for this person to offer you something, waiting and waiting and waiting. And I want to tell you that the waiting will be in vain. It doesn't have to be like this. Because if you can fill up your own cup, who cares what the Leo's doing? And I am not throwing shade at Leos. If you're a Leo and you're cross-watching this for a Virgo, I'm not throwing shade at you. I'm just saying either offer the Virgo something or don't. But don't like hold on to, don't make the Virgo like sit there and wish and wait and hope. And if the Virgo is doing this to the Leo, can go both ways, but this is the Virgo reading. Wasted energy. Don't waste your energy in July because you're going to have an abundance of it and you want to feel all of your energy in July. You don't want to give it away to people that don't deserve it. And sometimes, most of the time, when you just let go and let the universe take care of it, the offer comes in. But you got to let go first. You can't be stubborn and be like, oh, no. I'm going to hold out for this person. I'm going to hold out for this person to offer something for me. And then there's the water sign. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Either you are waiting because of disappointments from the past or regrets from the past. You're waiting on this water sign. Well, let's see. Who is the King of Cups? What does he represent? Page of Pentacles doesn't represent much. Page of Pentacles doesn't represent much. The Page of Pentacles is somebody who doesn't have a lot to give emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. And I feel like there will just be even more disappointment if you keep waiting for this person. Again, don't exert your energy in places because you will want to feel your own energy, right? So rise above. Six of Wands. Rise above whatever this Page of Pentacles offer is and be like, no, I want more. I deserve more. Instead of being diminished down to a page, why would you let this person disappoint you and diminish you down to a page? No. We don't want to do that. Be wary of the water sign. Again, not throwing shade at water signs. I'm just saying be wary of the water sign in the Virgo's life. Okay, so Queen of Cups. I feel like this is your energy, Virgo. I feel like you are feeling awfully lucky. And if you're not feeling lucky, just know that luck is on your side. The wheel is turning in your favor. I feel like you've been waiting a long time for this. And Justice, more karma. It's like a restructuring of your life. You've been waiting to restructure your life. You've been waiting to be able to take the steps to move forward. You could have a Libra in your life also that is bringing you good luck. I do have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. Just listen to your intuition. And let things ride out in the beginning of July. I feel like this is all of July. But really, really, really tap into your own energy. No longer, you get the chance to restructure your life in any way that it needs to be, whether it's in a physical way, an emotional way, a spiritual way. You get the opportunity to do that because the burdens are going and you're in control now. You have the choices of who you can surround yourself with and who's going to be by your side, right? Super cool. I love it. It looks really, really good. Actually, I just feel like you could avoid hiccups in July. I feel like there are just some like super annoying characters that could be around you and you're like, you know, I'm not really vibing on your level anymore. So you could walk that direction. Pretty cool, huh? All right. So, workshops. July 20th is New York City. I have 8 spots open for that weekend for in-person readings. And July 27th is Boston. I also have 8 spots open for in-person readings there. All on my website, fearlessintuition.net. I've also opened up some video recorded readings. I'm only doing that in like small amounts just to make sure I don't overdo my energy for July and August. So I love you guys so much. And also you could do the FaceTime, phone call, Skype, Google, whatever it is. All of those options are there. And you can catch me on the InstantGo app. Yeah, I love you guys. Have a wonderful first half of July. And I will see you for the second half. Bye.